Hey, what up, internet, and welcome back to another video. But before I start, I would like to thank you guys so much for the overwhelming support that I received dun sa first video that I uploaded last week. Maraming salamat po. That's why today I feel really excited to share with you another topic, but which made me feel intimidated when I was first learning Revit software, which is yung Revit family. But just to give you a little information about the family, family is actually a component na ginagawa natin sa model or sa project. Like yung walls, windows, doors, etc. Just like dun sa SketchUp, it is a component. But the difference is that you can change its dimensions, sizes anytime. And these families are drawn separately. Then iloload mo siya dun sa ginagawa mong project. Kaya today, we are going to make a parametric casement window. Kaya wag na nating patagalin pa and let's get it on. Alright, simulan natin sa open up ng isang project. Pwedeng empty, pwede din if may existing project kayo. So first, let's create a wall. By default, yung command niya is WA. Kasi yung purpose nito, dito natin ilalagay yung gagawin natin window family. Okay? Okay, let's get started. So go to File, go to New, tapos Family. Ito yung category niya. So select natin window for its category. Then open. Before we do anything else, let's make sure to check our project units. So since naka-fit siya, I'm gonna change this to millimeters. Then okay. Alright. And this one, let's change the scale para hindi masyadong magulo. So I'm gonna change this into siguro 1:10. Ayan. Okay. So explain ko muna sa inyo, ito yung exterior side ng window or wall. Then ito naman yung interior side. Tapos ito yung wall na basis or host dun sa paglalagyan ng window. Tapos kung i-check nyo siya sa 3D, may opening na din siya. And if we go to exterior side, you can anytime pwede nyo siyang i-change yung dimension nito. Like that. Like yung sill height, gawin yung 900. So, editable siya. Okay, so let's start. So, go to reference level. Ito yung reference plane para dun sa center line of wall. Gagawa tayo ng ganito para sa center line of window. So, go to create. Then, click reference plane. Lagay natin dyan. Then, lagyan natin siya ng name into a center line of window. Ayan. Then, let's put dimension from this one to the exterior face of wall. Pag hindi siya nasa-select, press nyo lang yung tab. Mag-highlight na siya. Ayan. Yung default command, I think, nung dimension pala is DI. Okay? Gusto ko yung i-change to 50. So, press the reference plane and change this to 50. Later on, i-explain ko kung para saan to. So, yung 50, gawa natin siya ng parameter. So, go to label, then create parameter. So, type in natin siguro offset. Then, instead of type, gawin natin siyang instance, then press OK. Okay, and then, next thing to do is let's go to exterior face. Gagawa tayo ng reference planes para may basis tayo sa extrusion boundary nung window frames. So, just type in RP for the reference plane, or pwede ding punta kayo sa create reference plane. Tapos may makikita kayong offset dyan. We're gonna put 50 there para automatically mag-offset siya. So basically, itong ginagawa nating reference planes, reference lang siya para sa paggawa ng frames. So yung gagawin pala natin is operable window siya or casement window. Kaya dalawa yung frame reference natin. Okay? Next thing is we have to put dimensions doon sa lahat ng reference planes na ginawa natin. So DI, we add dimensions here and there. Make sure yung reference planes yung nasa-select natin, hindi yung ito, hindi yung opening. Dapat talaga yung reference plane. Then for the inner frame, kailangan may dimension din. Magdidepend din sa inyo kung ano yung thickness ha. Pwede, hindi necessary 50 yan. Depende siya sa siguro manufacturer. Depende din sa specification nyo. So, let's just assume na 50 siya. Okay? So, next is, tulad nung kanina, yung paggawa natin ng offset na parameter, gagawa din tayo ng parameter for this. For these 50s para sa exterior frame niya. So, go to create parameter, then siguro name this to frame thickness. Then, keep natin yung type. Just press OK. Change natin yung scale into 1:10. Next is, ito naman yung sa loob. Yung inner frames. Select natin lahat ng 50s. Create parameter. Then, siguro name this to inner frame. Then, keep type. Then, OK. Ayan. So, may basis na tayo or reference dun sa paggawa ng extrusion. So, let's go ahead and move on to creating extrusions. So, go to create and extrusion. Oh, before that, we have to make sure that we have to set our work plane sa center line of window. So, by default kasi, yung center line ng wall, yung nakaspecify. So, let's change that to center line of window. Then, okay. So, pwede na tayong gumawa ng extrusion. So, go ahead and click extrusion. And then, may mga options dito na lines. But, instead of using line or rectangle, we're gonna select or choose pick lines para mas mabilis and mas precise, actually. We have to make sure na yung lock option talagang naka-check yan. Kasi this is very important to always lock yung mga boundaries natin when doing families. Para kung may adjustments man sa size ng family, it will update accordingly. Hindi siya naiiwan. Okay? So, make sure na nakalock siya. So, select natin yung exterior na reference plane. Then, yung next one. Then, we're gonna trim these guys para mag-enclose siya. So, yung trim command is equivalent to fillet dun sa AutoCAD. So, go ahead and click this one, this icon. And for me, nakaset ako nung keyboard shortcut no TR. Di ko sure kung TR ba din yung default command niya. Ayan. Then just hit check. Then let's check sa reference level kung anong itsura niya. So ayan. So you may notice na yung frame na to hindi siya naka on center. 'Di ba? So yung first nating gawin is mag-assume tayo kung anong thickness or kakapal nung window frame. Let's say for example, mag-assume ako na 50 siya. 100. So yung kalahati niya is 50, right? Para mag-on center siya. So gawin kong 50 dito. Tapos yung sa extrusion start, negative 50 siya para mag-on center siya dun sa line na yan or plane na yan. Okay? So next, gawa na tayo ng inner frame. Let's go back to exterior view. Then go back to create, extrusion. Then pick lines. Then make sure it's locked. Next is select natin yung reference planes for this boundary. Then trim again. Then quick check. And check the reference level. Ayan siya. So in this one, I'm gonna assume this to be 50 mm thick. So I'm gonna change this to 25 since yun yung half niya. Then this one is, lagyan nyo lang siya ng negative 25. Ayan, on center na siya. So let's check sa 3D. Ayan na siya. Pwede nyo din siyang i-change yung styles niya into shaded para mas visible or mas understandable siya. Ayan. So next is yung glass na niya. So close that. Go back to exterior elevation. Tapos go to create extrusion, pick lines. Ito na yung boundary for the glass. Then hit check. Then go to reference level. I'm gonna assume this to be 10 mm thick, so let's put 5 there and negative 5 here. Ayan. So let's check sa 3D. Ganyan na siya. Okay? So let's change this guy. Change its subcategory to glass. Tadaan! Oh, di ba? Ayan na siya. Glass na siya. Let's close that. So next is since casement siya, kailangan ng symbol line niya kung saan yung opening, right? So how to do that? Let's go to annotate symbolic line. Then yung subcategory line niya, select natin to hidden lines projection. Then i-draw lang natin siya. Ayan. So let's see if pag nag-update tayo ng size sa window, mag-a-adjust din yung symbol line niya. Let's say for example this one is 1.5. Ayan, nag-adjust naman. Yung problem lang is yung gitna ay yung ito, hindi na siya nasa gitna. Yung parang na-keep niya yung dimension siguro or space niya dun. So how to check? So let's undo that one. So let's go to view and visibility graphics, and we have to go to annotation. Let's go to annotation categories and make sure this guy should be checked para alam natin kung saan nga nag-detect si Revit. For example, ayan, may 500 siya. Ito yung na-assume ni Revit na i-keep niya kapag may adjustments. Kahit anong adjustments natin dyan, i-keep niya yung 500. So, to remove this 500, not by deleting it, kasi you can't delete it actually. So, we're gonna put dimension from this one to this point and to that one. And then, press this equal sign to make it equal. So, automatically nawala na yung 500 na yun. So, safe na siya na kahit anong adjustments dyan, susunod na siya or magiging equal na siya. Let's say, for example, 1.5. Ayun. Diba? So, for this one, we're gonna align and lock position yung mga points na yan. So, how? Just type in AL. Pwede din siya dito sa modify. Then this one. Align. And then, first is, ise-select nyo yung kumbaga yung path kung saan nyo siya i-align. So, select this reference plane, tapos i-select nyo yung dulo. How to do that? Just press tab, 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 hanggang sa lumabas yung point na yan. Then, lock. Ayun, nawala na yung 0. So, ito naman. So, select natin yung vertical na reference plane, tapos tab ulit dun sa corner. Ayan. Then, i-lock natin siya, mawawala na siya. Same with this one. Reference plane. Then, tab, tab, tab. Lock.
then this reference plane also. Tab, tab, oops, tab, then lock. Oops, no, wala. Something wrong. Ulit. AL for align. Select the reference plane, and tab, tab, tab. Ayan. Then lock. Yun, 0 na. Ito, I think, what is this one? I think these guys should just be aligned dito sa reference plane na yan. So, let's align it. Align, then tab, 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 then lock. Ayun. So, nawala na lahat yung zeros. So, whatever adjustments are done, mag-update naman siya accordingly. Okay? So, may opening sign na tayo. Next. Sa plan naman, kailangan din natin nung opening sign din for the plan. So, how to show that thing? So, let's go back to annotate, then symbolic line. Then, let's keep this subcategory, hidden lines projection. Then, siguro, gawa natin ng line from this point. Since dito yung hinge natin, let's assume na dito yung hinge natin. Then, drag it up to there. Ayan, may line na dyan. So, we're gonna rotate this to 30 degrees probably. So, let's type in RO. Or here, click that. And then, press spacebar para mag-specify ng point. Select natin tong point na yan. Click. And then, to this point. Tapos, rotate to siguro 30. Ayan. Next, yung opening naman niya. So, go back to annotate, symbolic line. Then, instead of arc yung gagawin natin, we're gonna use the center ends arc para mas mabilis. So, first point to second point to third point. Ayan. So, ayun. So, let's try to change the width of the window if mag-a-adjust to accordingly. So, go to this one. Family types. Nandito kasi makikita yung parameters niya. So, if we're gonna change its width to, for example, let's say, 1, 2. Tingnan natin kung mag-a-adjust din yung symbolic line. Ayan, nag-adjust naman siya. So, there seems to be no problem. So, let's change the width to probably, let's put it to 900. Okay? So, ayan. Basically, I think we're done. So, let's check it's a 3D. Ayan. Okay? Alright, so we're done making window family. So, yung next step natin is we're gonna load this window to our project. Click this load into project. Then since isa lang yung project na naka-open, automatically, doon na siya maglo-load. Okay? So, ilalagay natin siya dyan. So, let's check sa 3D. Ayan na siya. Okay? Tapos, kung sa plan naman, ayan siya. Tapos, yung kanina, yung offset, ito siya, dito siya lalabas. Pwede niyo siyang gawing, for example, gusto niyo 100 yung offset niya, mag-move siya accordingly kung saan siya malolocate. Yun yung purpose ng offset ng ginawa natin, which is this one. Kaya siya may offset. Kasi hindi necessary na nasa dulo siya or naka-flash ba siya sa wall. Depende sa design nyo. Kaya importante din yung offset. Let's try to change its dimension. For example, yung silhouette natin, let's put it to 600 probably. Ayan. Then, let's change this one to, let's say, for example, 1.5. Then yung width is 600. Ayan. Nag-update na siya accordingly.
Thank you guys for watching and for bearing with me for that a little long video. But I hope I was able to help you out to make a window family. And for the next videos, we'll be talking about door family, a parametric door family. Kaya I'll see you on the next one. Lucky. Thank you guys.